Alrighty, boys, we are back, and today we actually have a pretty interesting video. As you guys probably know already, Kled actually is getting a little mini rework next patch from patch 11.24, and yeah, they finally put out the patch notes, as you can see here. And basically, what they've done is they have changed Skarl's base HP scaling to where it used to be only all of his HP turned into bonus HP, but now they've converted it to just base HP. So basically, what they're doing is items like Titanic, Sunfire, Gargoyles, like all those items that are like really strong at on Kled at the moment because of the bonus HP scaling are gonna be a lot weaker because you're not getting the bonus like scaling from Skarl's health. But on the bright side, it's actually allowing you to go like more damagey builds now instead, since a lot of like the other like or a lot of like the counter champs like set and stuff like that aren't actually going to be able to like abuse the fact that you have bonus HP anymore, or like a shit ton of bonus HP. So those champs won't be able to just completely one shot you. I'm pretty sure Divine still works the same though, because I'm pretty sure it's max HP damage. So Divine's still gonna kind of cuck you, unfortunately. But yeah, it's definitely gonna switch up the build a bit, since yeah, Titanic and Sunfire, Gargoyles, all those items are a lot weaker. So I'm assuming we're gonna go back to like a more bruisery slash like damagey build, and Eclipse is probably gonna become like one of the best mythics to run going into next season. I'm gonna probably make a video within like the next couple weeks because there's still like another preseason patch I think after this one. So I'll probably make a season 12 guide video soon, going over like the best builds and stuff. But I also have a modifier guide that I will be updating weekly, so you should definitely check that out in the link in the description down below, going over like all the things I think are the strongest. But yeah, as I mentioned, I definitely think like the Sunfire tank build is dead now, which honestly I'm kind of happy with because I personally didn't like it that much. It wasn't really very fun playstyle. I know a lot of people are mad because of this, but honestly I think it's like not the worst change, because obviously like Kled wasn't intended to be a tank, right? So I'm going more into like a bruisery direction is definitely a good thing I think for the champion. And a writer also said that they will be like looking into like Kled's like stats and stuff, because this is like a technically like kind of a nerf, but at the same time it's not really a nerf. I don't know. It's kind of weird to think about it. So, but they said they're gonna be looking over stats very like carefully, right? And if his win rate drops a lot, then they'll definitely like look for compensation buffs for his damage builds. So it'll definitely like help out a bit. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be experimenting a lot with like the new builds and stuff to see how it all feels. But yeah, as I mentioned, since they changed it to base HP instead of bonus HP now, they also changed Skarl's base health, so it's a little bit higher now, since obviously we're losing the bonus health scaling. So they decided to like make it a little bit higher at max level. Like obviously it doesn't change too much. Like I think you get like 10 extra health per level or something like that. So it's not like a huge change, but it's definitely a nice little buff there for sure to his health, so you're a little bit tankier. And on top of that, they also buffed his E CD by 1 second, which is nice, and the E ratio by 5%, so you're going to be doing a little bit more damage with your E, and it's a little bit lower CD, which is obviously nice. They also did buff Conquer this patch, which is nice. They are buffing the duration by 1 second and the adaptive force by half a 0.5 at each stack. Late game, right? Yeah, late game it's a little bit stronger. So Conquer is definitely going to start to become a little bit more meta again, which is nice. They did also nerf lethal a little bit. It's only at 2% per stack, so instead of it being 90% at max stacks, now it's only going to be 78%. But I still feel like that's really absurd. So I'm pretty sure lethal's still going to be strong for a decent while. But Conquer is definitely a little bit stronger now too, which is nice. So you can switch between the two depending on what you feel like suits your playstyle more. And yeah, it's nice for sure. But yeah, overall, like it's still like hard to say because like it hasn't came out on PvP yet, the actual changes. So I could be wrong in like thinking that I don't think this is like a bad change. Like I think it's actually like good for Kled, and I don't think it's like nerfing him hard right now. I think it's actually like fine, since like they want him to go more to like a more damaging build path instead of going like that, yeah, tank build and stuff. It definitely sucks though that like items like Gargoyles aren't going to be as strong on him, or Titanic, but You can still build the items. It's just it's not going to give you like the absurd stats. Like right now, obviously Titanic, because of the bonus HP, with like 3 items, you literally get like 70, 80, 80 from the item for free, which is just disgusting. So now it's just going to be more normalized like in all the other bruisers, where you'll probably get around like 50 80 at 3 items, or 45 50. Or what was it, like 20 80 on the passive, and then there's another like what, 40 80 on the, or 50 80. I forget exactly how much 80 80 even gives, but you'll get like 50 80 probably in total, 55 80. So it's a little bit less, but it's still not bad. Or you can obviously just go the Ravenous route, which is good as well. But yeah, you definitely want to experiment a little bit more with it. But I'm definitely gonna try it out in the PB when it comes out later today or tomorrow, because I'm recording this on the one, it was the Tuesday, yeah, Tuesday on the 30th. So I'll probably play a game on PB tomorrow and upload it, or either Wednesday or Thursday. We'll see. But yeah, overall, I think the changes like are definitely in the right direction, because I do agree with like the tank build and all that stuff being like pretty oppressive, and it wasn't like great since yeah, he wasn't designed to be a tank. I think Red's going in the right direction for sure, but obviously there's still a lot of room for improvement, because this isn't gonna make Kled a god tier champion or complete. It could make him dog shit. I don't know. We'll see. But there's definitely room still for Kled to like, before he gets back into the meta and stuff. But overall, I don't think this was a bad decision by Riot. I think it's still like pretty solid. But yeah, that's my thoughts on, like, at least my initial thoughts on it. As I mentioned, like I still don't know exactly, because like it's still like weird, worded really weird as well, with like Skarl's base HP counts as base HP. So like I don't know if it counts. I'm assuming it counts Skarl and Bud's HP together now as base HP. So for like items like GA, since GA like rocks based off of base HP, GA could actually be like a really strong item on him now, because he's gonna have the highest base HP in the game by far. So items like that could actually be like really strong. So I'm definitely gonna theory craft with an experiment and let you guys know, have some videos on it, and yeah, keep you all up to date. But yeah, as of right now, as I mentioned, I think these changes are solid, but I'm still not 100% sure on if it's actually gonna like affect Kled super hard and harshly, or if it's actually like not that big of a deal right now. But yeah, I appreciate everyone stopping by and watching the video. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. I will definitely have a video up either tomorrow or the next day on PB playing the new Kled and letting you guys know my thoughts on it. But yeah, I appreciate everyone stopping by, watching the video. Drop a like down below if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe for more content. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Appreciate you all watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Peace, peace.